The winter air hung heavy with tension. On December 6, 2024, a confrontation erupted on the outskirts of India's capital, New Delhi. Punjabi farmers, their faces etched with determination, clashed with police forces. Their goal? To march on the capital and demand fair prices for their crops. The farmers, a sea of vibrant turbans and weathered faces, were met with tear gas and water cannons. The air crackled with the sounds of confrontation. 8 farmers lay injured, casualties in a fight for their livelihood. Internet services were disrupted, a sign of the government's attempt to control the narrative. The march was halted, but the spirit of protest was far from extinguished. The farmers' anger was palpable, fueled by years of broken promises and a growing sense of desperation. The clashes were a stark reminder of the power imbalances that define the lives of India's farmers. The government's response, swift and forceful, highlighted the high stakes involved. The farmers, however, remained resolute. This was not just a protest, it was a fight for survival. At the heart of the farmers' demands lies a simple request: a guaranteed minimum support price, or MSP, for their produce. MSP acts as a safety net, ensuring farmers receive a minimum income for their crops, even when market prices plummet. The current system, farmers argue, is inadequate. It only covers a handful of essential crops, leaving them vulnerable to the whims of the market. The farmers' demand extends beyond just price protection. They seek a comprehensive solution that addresses the systemic issues plaguing Indian agriculture. They demand farm debt waivers, a lifeline for those drowning in loans. They demand pensions for farmers and laborers, a safety net for their twilight years. And they demand an end to the escalating electricity tariffs that cripple their operations. The current protests are not isolated incidents. They are the latest chapter in a long and arduous struggle for farmers' rights in India. In 2020, the nation witnessed one of the largest protests in human history. Millions of farmers, predominantly from Punjab and Haryana, laid siege to Delhi for over a year. At stake were 3 farm laws that farmers feared would dismantle the existing agricultural system and leave them at the mercy of corporations. The 2020 protests were a testament to the farmers' resilience and unity. They braved harsh weather, police brutality, and government intransigence. Their struggle resonated with millions across India and garnered international attention. The government, facing mounting pressure, eventually relented. In November 2021, the controversial farm laws were repealed. The victory, however, was bittersweet. The government's promises to address the farmers' core concerns, including a guaranteed MSP, remained unfulfilled. To understand the significance of the farmers' protests, one must understand the pivotal role Punjab plays in India's agricultural landscape. Known as the Granary of India, Punjab is a small state with a colossal agricultural footprint. Its fertile lands have been the backbone of India's food security for decades. Agriculture is not just an occupation in Punjab, it's a way of life. It employs a significant portion of the state's population. The sweat and toil of Punjabi farmers feed millions across India. However, decades of intensive farming have taken their toll. Soil degradation, water depletion, and climate change threaten Punjab's agricultural prowess. The farmers, already grappling with these challenges, now face an economic system that undervalues their contributions and pushes them further into debt.